the automatic payment program and what is the purpose of the automatic payment program and why we would require the automatic payment program. So what are the advantages if we run the automatic payment program and how to do the configuration. Okay, we have seen all the configuration steps, and as well as we have seen the okay what are the prerequisites before execution of the F110 program. This we have seen. Okay, now today we are going to run the program F110. Okay, now first let me show you once again the standard transaction code. FBZP is the transaction code where we can do the configuration for automatic payment program. Remember, this is a very important one. Without this one, this is the mandatory for interview wherever you can go. Okay, in interview they will ask you, could you please explain about the what are the steps are available in automatic payment program configuration steps. Then there are 5 steps. Set up all company codes, then okay, set up payment company code for payment transaction, set up payment method in country, then set up payment method in company code, then the final one is a house bank, I mean bank determination. House banks, this is not required because anyhow we have already created the bank account in separate by using separate transaction code, remember. Okay, then each and for what purpose each and every step we need to define means, and also I have already explained, but once again I will give in the document, whatever the document which I am going to provide, you can go through the document so that you will come to know. Okay, why this is required. For each and every step there is a lot of configuration is to be required and we need to understand. Okay, now we have seen that one. Okay, now the program is ready to execute. So before execution of this program, okay, what I have explained, the payment methods, the program is going to work. So depends on the payment methods. Okay, first as I explained during the in yesterday's class, okay, the payment method which we have okay created is a check for our okay. Let me block this one here. This is the payment method which we have created for our company code. Okay, now whether the payment method has been also assigned to the company code or not. Okay, let me check that one. Select only payment transactions not required. Now you can see here the payment method, the payment method which we have configured. Okay, the payment method what you could see now, it's a depends on business requirement. Let's say my company code might have the payment methods, check payment method, wire transfer, okay, then ACH transfer. Okay, different payment methods are there. Okay, based on your requirement which we are going to do the configuration. Okay, for time being only for check payment method which I have created here. Then in when we will be there into the project sessions, I am going to cover the complete end-to-end process of the DME. Okay, the what is the DME, okay, how the DME file the system is going to generate. Okay, now I will cover over there. Okay, now see the payment methods. As I explained you already, we can assign multiple payment methods in one vendor master record if it is a required. Okay, now okay, now payment method we have assigned. Okay, only one payment method we have defined. At the same time we have assigned the payment method in the vendor master record. Now payment block. Now if you want to block for the payment the moment when invoice is going to create, okay, then if you want to block the invoice then we can select this one. See now here house bank, especially house bank, why house bank has given here. Okay, now okay, from which house bank, okay, I mean we have to do the payment. Okay, now let me save here. Okay, now what we have done, we have okay, we have assigned the payment method into the bank account. We have assigned into the vendor master data. Now let us see whether this vendor is having the open items or not. To run the payment, we must have the open items. So without open items, we cannot run the program. Okay, let us check FBL1N is the transaction code. Let us execute. Okay, now there are two line items which are available. Okay, so one is even these two line items are system is not going to consider. Okay, KR, it's already the KR. Okay, let's see what is these documents KR. Okay, fine, vendor invoice only. Okay, these two line items are system is going to consider. Okay, then let us execute the payment for these two vendor these two documents. If you want, we can pass the one more entry into the system dash 43. I'll give this one. We'll give the 2,50,000 rupees. See now, please understand here the system is going to play key role. Okay, the baseline date based on the baseline date only, the system is going to determine the line item. Okay, how system is going to understand? Okay, let it keep the 12th of July only. Now vendor invoice, what I will do, I will give is that the expense account is going to hit. Remember, just the date what I have given here is the. So now we have now we are posting the one more document. Remember the document, the baseline date which contains 13th of July. Remember today's date. Okay. Now the document 160004 we have posted into the system. Let's go to the FBL. 1N is the transaction code to see that. See now you can see here. Understand here, please. See now these two line items are overdue where you could see, but all three line items are in open state only. That okay, that we can understand. But the which line item is a overdue means this overdue means the baseline date, the document date. This is the document date. Now let me go to baseline date. Let us pay the baseline payment date. Okay, what I will do, document date, I will bring this one here. Now, okay, baseline date. Okay, I have selected wrongly. Okay. See, the baseline date is the date, okay, which the invoice is going to due means from when the baseline date, I mean when from when the invoice is going to calculate the due on this invoice. That is the meaning of this one. Because we have given for this, let us assume, okay, for this particular invoice, we have given the terms of payment is a 0001. The meaning here is that this is going to represent the moment when we have posted the invoice into system. Immediately what we are giving instructing to the system, the invoice should get due immediately. This is the meaning of that one. Okay, then if that conditions will be applied for this invoice, okay, when we have posted the document we have posted on 11th of July, day before yesterday we have posted. Then same date, document date is same date, posting date is same date, means now today we are 13th of July. Now based on the payment terms, okay, if we could see the invoice should become due means immediately it has due on 11th of July only. Now it has already crossed the due date means it's a overdue. What system is telling us, okay, while seeing the baseline date, okay, it's a overdue the invoice. Now you can see here it's only due means what invoice we have posted today, now it is only due. Now let me change this one. Okay, now the what invoice we have posted, okay, let me take this one. Okay, I will change this one. Then see next, let us see what will happen. Let's refresh it. Now you can see it's not yet due because the system is going to consider, okay, baseline date is the 12th of July only, that we can find. But see, the 14 days we have there are the other conditions which are applied for this document. Means if we make the payment within 40 days, then we will get the vendor is going to offer 3% discount. If we make the payment this invoice amount within 30 days, we will get the 2% discount. Then if we will make the payment, okay, after 30 days, means before 45 days, then we are not eligible to get the discount. Then see, now we have the time period, okay, 45 days time period here. Okay, if we calculate the baseline, I mean based on the baseline date, if we calculate, okay, the 45 days time period we have, that is the reason this line item is not yet due. And also remember, in the terms of payment, okay, the baseline date is going to calculate based on the document date. Remember, not based on the posting date. Remember, I have already explained about what is the difference between document date and posting date. Remember, this is the very important one. This is also one of the interview question. By default they may ask, okay, the payment terms, what is the based, okay, to calculate the baseline date. Means document date is the base to calculate the, okay, baseline data. Okay, now let me go back and I will do the changes. Hope this is clear for you. I will keep it the same. The terms of payment, even after posting the document, we can able to do the changes. Now let's just refresh it. Now it has, see, now the turned as due. Okay, now there are three line items which are available in this vendor master. Now we can run the payment. Okay, to run the F1, to run the program, to run the automatic payment program, okay, there is a transaction code is a F110. F110 is the payment program. Okay, now let me run today's date only, 13th July 2022. I will take it. Okay, just for you can use it. Okay, you can use it, the identification you can reuse it, the same, with the same identification you can rerun the program. Okay, uh, but once in a day at least you need to use it. Okay, now parameters, go to here, you need to understand there are very important one here. Posting date means the invoices what we have posted here. See, the invoices we have posted here. Okay, now let me the document currency, document posting date, I will take it. Yeah, please go on mute, somebody. Okay, document date, posting date. Okay, let's see this one out. Okay, now see the document when we have posted of 11th of July we have posted. Okay, now 11th of July means from here system is asking from when you want to consider. Means what is the from date, what is the posting date. Means let's say, let us assume now I want to consider for this payment from 1st July, okay, 2022 onwards, 1st July 2022 onwards up to today's date. Means in between these documents which line items are due, okay, those line items are system, those line items system is going to pick up, okay, for this payment run for the clearing purpose. Then customer items due, if you want you can enter, it's not the mandatory. Okay, you can enter up the same date only. Now company code you need to enter company code. Then payment method, which payment method we have given. This is a very important one. The next payment run, what is the importance of the next payment run, I will explain with example. Okay, now I will give you a next payment run 20th July 2022. Okay, the vendor which we have to specify the vendor. I'll explain you the next payment run. Yes, first let me complete the parameters, then I'll come to. Okay, this is the vendor. Copy the same just for yours. Now you can see here, even you can give the vendors, and also in the beginning I told you the program is applicable for vendors and customers, not only for the vendor, not only for the customers. Okay, we can execute the F110 for both vendors and customer, remember. Then if you want, you can give the range. Okay, this selection already I have explained you. Then come to free selection tab. Okay, the system is throwing the, now let's say for example, will show you with the line items. Okay, vendor line items display here. Now here, if you want to specify any field selections, means either you want to select the fields from the document or vendor master data, customer master data. Let us assume from document, let it keep the document. Now what system will give, what are the options, means what base you want to execute the document number, whether you want to special GL transaction type. Special GL transaction type is a advance or down payment related transaction. Special GL indicator we have already seen. Assignment number, it will be there in the document number, or based on the physical year you want to run, you want to determine the documents, or based on the document number you want to determine. Let us assume document date. Okay, I have given document number, I have given. Okay, now whether you want to include or exclude. Okay, if you deselect this checkbox, what will happen, the option, what the field what we have selected, it is going to exclude. Okay, if we are going to, okay, select this checkbox, so if I mean deselection, if we do not select this checkbox, then the system is going to make the fields are priority. Let's say for example, I will give like this. Now the document number, this I want to have a document number, means I can give multiple documents here also. Okay, just for your, this is for your information. Okay, then see these documents which I want to, okay, consider for this payment run. Okay, I can give like this. Okay, now just for your information only, there are different 1 2 3 4 options which are available. Okay, okay, 4 standard SAP delivered options are available. Okay, free selection option, whatever you want. If you would need, okay, particular things, then you can select it, otherwise don't select it. Okay, but in, okay, it's just for your information only, what is the important of free selection. Okay, now go to the additional log, due date, payment method, line item, then give the vendor, give the, give the vendor number. See why we are, I mean in the additional log, what system is going to, okay, inform us. Okay, after execution of, means there are two major steps which we need to perform. Initially what we need to do, after, as soon as once we enter all the required parameters into the system, we need to run the proposal run. In the proposal, what system does is it is going to, okay, I mean it will have, okay, which are the line items for this payment. Okay, I mean the system is going to consider for this payment run. Okay, means now we have the 3 line items here, means we want to make payment these 3 line items, whether the system is considered those 3 line items, okay, for this payment or not. Okay, initially we will come to know into the proposal. If the line items are not correct, okay, we have seen in the proposal, then in the proposal itself we can do the corrections, then we can execute the payment program. Okay, now let me show you now. Okay, now I want to explain, I'm going to explain you about the next payment. Okay, next payment date, what is the use of this one. Okay, now first let me save this one. The parameters has been saved. Okay, now let me explain you the scenario here. Okay, next payment run date in F110. Okay, now what is the use of next payment run date? Now let me take here. Now we are executing the payment run on 20th of July. Okay, now sorry, next payment run we have given 20th of 7. Means the meaning here is that in our program, okay, the next payment run what we have given? We have given 20th of July. What system is going to do if there are any open items? Means if we have given only one vendor account. Okay, if you give multiple vendors accounts also, what system is going to consider? Which are all the line items due, okay, until 20th of, I mean before 20th of July. Means the system is going to, okay, consider 20th of July, which are all the line items are going to due. Okay, now let us say for example 10. Okay, now the line items are due 10 July 22. Okay, now there is a document number is a 123. Now it is having is a 1,000 rupees. Now at the same time there is a document number is a due 17th of July 2022. Then the document number, let's say for example, okay, now this is the amount is having a 200 rupees. Now here you can assume here, but we have given document entered up to, but what system is going to consider? Okay, the document date, which are all the line items are due until 20 I mean until 20th of July, then the system is going to consider. Because why? Because the reason being that then the next run, the next payment run we are going to perform, okay, on 20th of July. Because whatever the line items are due until there, until then the system is going to consider and it will process the payment. Because until 20th of July again we are not performing any payment run for this particular vendor. So that is the reason what system is going to consider. System will consider which are all the line items due until 20th of July. Okay, let us take the small example. Now I will post one more document into the system /n f-43. I will post the document with future date 17th of July. I will post. Let us see what system, whether the system is going to consider or not. Okay, remember the document which I have posted on 17th of July. Remember, then I will change here in the F110 program. I will change the parameters document entered up to. I will enter is a, okay, up to 17th of July. 17th of July. Means we are giving instruction to the system up to 17th of July, which are all the line items are due. Please consider. Okay, that is what we are giving instructions. Okay, now, okay, now remember the next payment execution will be happen on 20th of July only. Okay, now we have given instruction to the system. Please consider which are all the line items are, okay, entered up to 20th of July. Okay, now whether the system is going to pick up or not. Now proposal, see, first we need to execute the proposal. In this proposal only, as I have explained, the system is going to, okay, so system is going to pick up the line items which are the line items are due. Now the moment if you select this one, then we need to select the start immediate button, then enter. Just status is running, still status is running. Just press enter, keep on press enter, because system is taking time. Now see, payment proposal has been created. Now once the payment proposal, as soon as once the payment proposal has been created, now we need to check whether the documents, how many line items are due. Okay, the line items are 4 line items are there total. Okay, in this, okay, 3 line items are there. Okay, because that is the future date. Okay, that is the reason system is not going to okay, there are 4 line items are there. Okay, we have posted. Okay, now let us go and see the display the proposal. Okay, what will happen? The system is going to show which line items are considered for this payment run. Now you can see here. Let me double click this one. Now you can see here. You can see here, just observe friends here. Now the company code, this is the company code, this is the line item. Okay, now there are 4 line items are there. What I will do, I will go back and I will remove this one. Then the system will execute it. Don't worry. We have the 4 line items. Now you can see there are 4 line items here total. Now you can see this line item, the document what we have posted 17th of July. Okay, even though it is not yet due, but still see, now you can see the line item, it is not yet due, even though the system has been derived this line item, okay, for payment. Okay, now if there are any errors, okay, if there are any errors, or if we need to do the adjustment here, okay, some documents will be red state, some documents will be green state here. Okay, but now for our scenario, the system has derived all the line items here. Please understand, that is the reason all are in green state only. Now if I double click this one, I will show you. See, this document, okay, from which bank account we are making the payment. Now you can see the currency, this is the currency, this is the payment method, this is the from this house bank. Okay, we are using, this is the house bank ID to make the payment. Okay, means when we are doing the payment, okay, to that particular vendor, okay, we are transferring money, okay, from this bank account, and this account ID we are using. At the same time, the payment method which we are using, the payment method B. Okay, this is we need to understand. Now let us assume one more thing. Now from these line items, I do not want to, okay, do the payment for this particular line item. Let us say, for example, now can we do the changes? Yes. Now how we can do? Now we'll go back here, come to edit proposal, then okay, now select this one. Now I do not want to make payment to this line item. Now what I will do, I will select this line item. See, I can do the block here, payment block for payment, means I will do the payment block here. Okay, remember, I am going to do the, okay, payment block here, remember. Okay, now they see the document, this document, it has been turned into different state. Now as soon as if you change, then select here save option. Now changes has been saved. Now go back. Now you can see, the document which the status it is showing is a red, means exception list, the document which we do not want to make the payment, remember. Okay, which we do not want to make the payment. Okay, now let us assume, I will show you, I will post one more document into the system before execution of F110. Then the automatic payment program is going to calculate the discount automatically without manual intervention. Remember, because we may have the multiple line items which we want to, okay, get the discount. Okay, so what I will do, okay, I will do one thing only. I will do this one. I will do these changes. I will remove this one. Okay. Okay. Otherwise, we'll keep the same only. No issue. Don't want to save changes. Now, what I will do, line item display. I will take any one line item. Okay. I will take this 50,000. Okay. The document number I will take is a 160000. For this one, I will do the changes here. Means I will give the terms of payment is 2. Remember, if I do the payment within 14 days, okay, I am eligible to get the 3% discount. Okay, now let us assume this one. Save it. Refresh it, because if you post the new document also the same, that is the reason I am using the existing document only for changes. No, not due. Okay, now what, see, now in this situation, okay, we did some changes, okay, but we want to, okay, applicate, I mean, we the system should understand the, okay, the new changes also. Okay, now what we need to do at this point of time, payment proposal, select this one, go to edit and proposal. First delete the proposal. Okay, what existing changes what you have done. So first delete the proposal. Okay, parameters, let it be the same, the parameters. Then again run the proposal. Start immediately. Status. Now you can see payment proposal has been created. Now let us go and see whether the documents, okay, all documents are considered or not. Now it is system is considered only 3 documents. Why system has considered only 3 documents? Remember here, see the next now the document is a due is the, okay, I mean the baseline date is 11th of July, means the document when it is going to due, okay, the document, okay, the baseline date from 11th of July the system is going to calculate it. That is fine, but now we have 14 days time, means 11th of July. Let me show you. 11th of July 2022 plus we have the 14 days time, means 11th of July. See, okay, 11th of July, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, means up to 24th, means the line item which is going to due 24th of July 22 only. Okay, even though, but why system is not considered, I will show you the reason being that the what we have given in the parameters, the next payment run we have given 20th of July, but when the 14 days is going to cross 24th of July, but here please concentrate here, means the next payment run, okay, see, means the next payment date is a 20th of July, then the line item is going to due on 24th of July. The meaning here is that, okay, now then we are going to run the next payment run, okay, 20th means 20th of July, then the system is, let's say for example, okay, instead of 20th July for next payment run, here I will give the run date is a 20th of July, the next payment run which I will give is a 30th of July, then the next run date and next payment run date, in between the date the 24th of July it is going to fall. So that is the reason system is not considered for this payment run the document, remember. Okay, that is the reason system is determined only 3 documents for our payment run. Okay, now I will do the one document posting straightforward. I will do 01, okay, 0172 discount. We want to see discount for our payment run. I will do the changes, this one only. Now let us see whether the system is going to 40. Remember, because I am showing multiple scenarios in this, okay, in F110, because this is the very useful, I mean it is important for you in real time also. You need to understand all these things, okay. Without understanding, if you run the program, okay, then that will be not useful. The document 16660 we have posted into the system. Okay, now let us go back and display, refresh it. Now see the document, it has been come into picture. Now it's, now you can see here, see, remember here the baseline date is the, okay, 1st of July here, okay, even though the line item which is not yet due. Now what we can do now, what I will do, I will delete this proposal, payment proposal, then I will run it once again. Now for this payment run, the system, it will pick up the new posted, what we have posted the document. Now let us exit it. Okay, now let's go to the proposal. Now it has been changed. Now you can see here, now this document what we have posted 10006 it has been derived for this payment run. Okay, the reason being that, understand here, see the document we have posted on 1st of July, means the document date onwards the baseline date is going to calculate from 1st July to, okay, today is the 13th of July, but the payment term what we have given 14 days, and means the system is going to consider, okay, the next payment run we have given 20th of July, but these 14 days is going to fall, okay, before 20th of the, before 20th of the next payment, before next payment run date. Okay, this is the logic here, means from 1st to 14th of July. Means if we run the payment today, means okay, fine. Then the system is considering this line item, because the reason being that the 14 days is okay. If we make the payment within 14 days, we are eligible to get the discount 3%. So that is the reason. And also the main reason is next payment run date. The next payment run date 20th of July it is there. Until 20th of July, we are not going to run the payment. What will happen if system will not consider this line item for this payment run? Then we are going to lose the discount through 3%. Then again we will the system for next payment run, if system will consider next for next payment run this document, then we are only eligible 2% discount. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, now system has been considered for this payment run. Okay, and we are eligible for the 3% discount, remember. Now let me execute, because all the line items what we have seen, okay, everything is looks fine, okay, except one line item. Because except for, I mean, in the mastered, in the line items we have the 5 line items, but even though system did not consider the one line item, the reason being that we have blocked for the payment. Okay, for the for payment. Now let me go back here. Then execute the payment run. Now we need to schedule the payment run. Now as soon as, okay, the payment run, okay, start immediate only, then execute it. Now go to payment proposal. Okay, now go to the additional log. Additional log, the system will give which line items are cleared, okay, which line items are not yet cleared. Okay, now there are the line items. Okay, now these line items are cleared. Okay, now this is a clearing document what system has been posted. Now if we can go and refresh it, see, now the line items are gone, only one line item which is pending. Okay, now let us go and see the cleared line items. Cleared line items. Okay, now these are the documents what system has been posted. Okay, this is the clearing document. Now you can see here 11170007. Okay, 007. Here it is, see, 1 2 3 4 documents the system has been used. Okay, now here you can see, let's see the one by one. Straightforward, this document only. /n FB03. This is the clearing document what it has been posted. Now you can see 3000 is the cash discount also. Now you can see even the system has been posted. Okay, now you can see here cash discount also the system has been posted for this particular, means we are, see, now the discount is credited. Now it is a discount account. Okay, then the amount which we want to make the payment to that vendor, 3,89,700 rupees we should supposed to make the payment to that vendor. But what system has been carried out, means what system made payment from our bank account, instead of this one, after deducting the discount 3,86,700 rupees, means these 3,000 rupees is the discount amount what system has been calculated automatically. Please remember, this is what the scenario how we need to execute. Okay, by using the F110, means what will happen in real time. Okay, as soon as once we perform, okay, this activity, what will happen, the system is going to, okay, I'll come to the F110. Now this is a clearing document, right? As soon as once we perform the F110, what will happen in real time, it is going to generate the file, means the file will be a XML file format. Then that file, okay, in real time what will happen, as soon as once the file will generated by SAP system, okay, in real time they will generate the file. I mean, the people, the business people, they will download the file from the system, then they will upload that file into the bank portal. That is the option number 1. Okay, where they are going to perform the manual activity. Then the second solution is that as soon as once we execute the F110, the file will, whatever the file the system is going to generate, that file it is going to store into the particular application path. Means okay, particular folder will be there. In that folder, then for that one we need to do the additional configuration steps to be required. Okay, the file, the payment file, it is going to store into the particular storage, okay, in the area. Then from there, okay, the PI system will be there. PI is the process integration system. The PI system will pick up from the, okay, let me take small example here, okay, so that it will be easy for you to understand. If I explain, then you may not understand. Now let's say, for example, this is my SAP system. Okay, now we ran the F110. Now F110 F110 is an automatic payment program, APP, automatic payment program. Then it has been generated file. Okay, F110 has been generated file. Means the payment file. Remember, generated the payment file. Okay, remember, if you run the payment within SAP system, how bank will know, okay, which payment, okay, to whom the bank need to pay, make the payment. Okay, the bank does not know until now. Then that is the reason, whatever the file it has been generated, whatever the file it has been generated, the file you can download. You can download the option number one is a, okay, you can download. Okay, there are options, I will mention the option number one. We can, means we can download the file and upload it into the bank portal. Means the only the particular persons will have the authorization. Means the file, the generated file, the SAP generated file, they are going to upload into the bank portal. So that what it will happen, then the bank will understand, okay, now this is the file what we have received from so and so person, the bank will get processed automatically. Then the what will be the next option number two? The option number two, we have the, okay, I'll mention like this, the option number two. Okay, I will take it. Okay, we have the option number two. What is the option number two? If I could say, okay, then option number two means after generation the F110, after generation the file SAP F110 program, F110 program. Okay, the file will be, remember, the file will be stored within, remember, within SAP system. Within SAP system, that what we can call it as a, it is going to, the file is going to store into some application path. Okay, that I will show you, okay, where the file it is going to store. But the file storage and all, it's not our responsibility. The basis team is going to do that activity. Okay, it's not the consulting, it's not our functional consultant activity. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, but I will show you where the file it is going to store, how it is going to, how we need to do the configuration to store the file. Okay, during the project session I'm going to cover that one. Now the file, okay, after generation the SAP F110 program, the file will be stored within the SAP system. Means what will happen, the file it will be there into the within SAP system only. From there, then once the file, then from there, okay, the PI system, remember, PI is a one more system, is a middleware system, okay, between the bank server and our SAP system. PI stands for process integration system. Okay, it will be, I mean, we must have to, okay, some MNC companies, multinational companies, they are going to keep this middleware. Okay, PI I will mention here is the middleware system. Okay, middleware Okay, application PI also, it's a part of SAP system only, but it's a separate system. It's a technical people is going to handle that one. Okay, it's a middleware system. What will happen now? Let us say, for example, the file it is stored into SAP system. This is the PI system. This is the PI system. What system is going to do? Then the SAP file, the file it has been generated here from from storage location. Then the PI system it is going to pick the file. Okay, from the from okay, after generate the stored into, okay, from there the PI system will pick the file and send it to, remember, and send it to bank server. Bank. Okay, straightforward, send it to the bank. Means what will happen? The file, the PI system it is going to pick. Then the moment the file it is pick up, then it will be send it to the bank. Means the is, let's say for example, this is the bank. Means what will happen from here the system automatically it will send it to that bank. Means here, even remember, in between here also there will be a one more the sending the process mechanism from PI system to bank. Okay, there will be a one, there might be a different mechanisms are there. Now that will be might be a different, they will follow the different mechanism. Then maybe SwiftNet process. SwiftNet is one of the process. Here they might have the one more, it's a middleware, SwiftNet will be there. From here, from PI system to SwiftNet. Remember, from PI system to SwiftNet, from SwiftNet to the file will be sent to the bank. Okay, means what will happen? We are straightforward. The final goal is that we need to send that file to bank. From here, from bank, what will happen? Then it will make the payment to the vendors. Again, when it will come back for our bank reconciliation purpose. Okay, for bank reconciliation purpose, if you want to, okay, the from bank to when we are receiving the file, again it's a sending back. The same mechanism will be applicable, the same process. Okay, which is applicable. Means the returning process also, from bank portal to SwiftNet, from SwiftNet to PI system, from PI to again it's go to the our SAP system. But remember here, please remember here, there will not have any manual intervention here. Only the execution of F110, even F110 also we can schedule the job automatically without manual intervention. As per the schedule timing, schedule date, the system is going to release that job. Okay, in this all the steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, all these 4 steps, no manual intervention to be required. System automatically it will process the file. Means just, okay, now we need to monitor. But the thing is that we need to monitor whether the file, our SAP system has been sent successfully to the bank or not. We must have to, okay, we must have to monitor. Okay, if in case if the file not reach to the bank, we need to take appropriate action. Okay, so friends, is it clear for you the process what I have explained? It's a completely what it is going to happen in real time. And also remember, the data what I have explained here, the data might be the form of the data, outgoing data. It might be a XML format or it might be IDOCs. IDOC is an, okay, it's an intermediary document. I will explain you IDOC, okay, later on. Okay, now the data what we are sending out from our SAP system to bank, in between that, after reaching the PI, then the PI system might be it will send the form of data into IDOCs. Okay, IDOCs is an okay intermediary document. Okay, so it's a different formats are there. Okay, when we are sending data from SAP to bank, or when we are receiving data from bank to SAP system. Okay, it's a XML format or TXT format, or it's a IDOC format. Different formats are there, the way of sending data. Okay, now this is what completely about the F110 and F110. That is fine, everybody can say okay, that is the F110. But now after F110, what will happen? Okay, this we need to understand. Okay, we need to, okay, the file generation of the file, the option number one, they are going to download that file, then they will upload straightforward. Means this is here straightforward, it is reaching here, straightforward it is reaching here. Okay, now middleware does not required when the manual activity is going to perform, but now here no manual intervention is to be required. Means option for option number one, straightforward they are getting the file, they are uploading it to the bank portal. Then here without manual intervention, okay, now daily, let us assume you are getting daily hundreds of bank files. Is it possible to download it every time and upload into the bank portal? Absolutely not possible. That is the reason what the I mean many companies are going to follow this process only in real time. Remember, many companies are going to follow this process only. Remember, this is the important one, the complete process of the, okay, the complete process of the F110. Even what we have seen in the F110, okay, the automatic payment program itself, the system is being calculated discount automatically. Remember, this is the important one. Even I have shown you how the system, okay, is going to calculate the, okay, discount. Is it clear for you? Hello?
Yes.
Clear.
Okay. Because see, only I mean while execution of I mean F110, please you can test it all the scenarios. And also one more scenario, I am going to give task to you. The special GL transactions related scenario I did not performed for this payment run. Okay, this is a task for you. Okay, you can test it. Okay, you can try to run the F110 with discount, okay, and also with special with down payment, okay, advance payment related transaction, so that whether the system is going to consider or not, then you can, then let us see. Okay, so okay, so then up to now what we have seen, we have posted the, okay, F110. Up to now we have seen the how to post the vendor invoice and how to clear the vendor invoice by manually, and how to post the advance vendor advance, and how to bring that the advance related item into the normal item, and how we can adjust that the advance amount with invoice. Then after that, then how to clear the make the payment to that vendor, okay, standard payments. Okay, now then afterwards what we have seen, okay, how to post the what is the meaning of terms of payment, and how the terms of payments are going to impact, and how those are important for our business. Then at the same time, okay, where we are going to assign the terms of payments, and okay, then how the system is going to calculate the discount at the time of payment. We have seen this scenario also. Then we have seen, okay, F110 means automatic payment program. For that we have done the configuration, and at the same time, okay, we have seen how system is going to make the payment, and how system is going to calculate the discounts, okay, by automatic payment program. And also I have explained the scenario also, how this, how real time it will be worked. Okay, now let us see the credit memo concept here. Now let us see credit memo, how we can pass the credit memos into the system. Okay, now in SAP, now credit memo you already know. Okay, the customer is a, let's say for example, we have generated the, okay, we have received bill from the, okay, invoice copy from the vendor is a 10,000 rupees. Let us assume the original value, okay, it's a 9,000 rupees only. Okay, now for that 10,000 rupees we want to raise a, okay, credit note to that vendor. Okay, then how we can do the, even in there are two transaction codes are there. Okay, one is F-41, another one is a F-65. Let me go here, financial accounting, accounts payable only, then document entry. Remember, down payment, outgoing payment also we have seen. Now you can see here credit memo, here itself it is there, the credit memo F-41. Either you can use F-41 or B65, which one you want, whichever you, I mean which one you want, you can use it here. Okay, now, and also I have already explained you, if you are going to use F-41, you must have to specify the posting keys. If you use FB65, no need to specify the posting keys. Okay, now before going to this one, let us go to the vendor line items. BL1N means against which line item we are raising the credit memo, then execute it. Now this is the line item which is pending. Okay, 50,000 rupees. Now against this line item, I will raise 10,000 rupees as the credit memo. Okay, now FB65, I will take it FB65 only. Then vendor, I'll give, this is the vendor, the document that I'll give here is the vendor credit memo, the GL account which you have given, the GL account. This is the GL account. I'll give the star. Okay, the system, it will take automatically. Okay, reference number is a, okay, document number 17 is missing. Okay, fine, we will do that one, the 17. Let me do that. /n f b n1. What is the next sequence number? 17 is available. I'll take it. The 18. Okay, now the document we have seen, we have created the number ranges. Now system is ready to take. Now see, now the document, it is in green state. Now let me go to the document. Okay, simulate it. Enter an amount in the basic screen. Okay, we have not entered amount. Okay, sorry. 10,000 rupees. Then I need to enter star here. The system is going to call automatically. Then simulate it. Then save it. Now the document, what we have created number ranges, with that number range, the document is created, new document. Let me go back here, list, and refresh it. Now you can see here, this 10,000 is a debited to this vendor. 50,000 rupees was the open item which we want to make payment to that vendor, but 10,000 rupees is the, okay, now we have raised the debit memo. Now you can see the ultimately the final, okay, open balance is a 40,000 rupees. Okay, while making the payment, the system will not, for automatic payment program, this credit memos and all will not be considerable. Okay, after deduction of the, okay, this after consideration of the credit memo only, the system will take action and system will clear this 40,000 rupees only. System will not make the payment 40,000 50,000 rupees. Okay, so this is what, how you need to pass the entries into the system. Okay, into the system, either you can use F-41 transaction code, or either you can use it FB65, whichever you want to, you can use it for to post the credit memos into the system. Okay, this is what the completely. Okay, then there is a one more topic which is pending. Okay, in accounts payable, that is the foreign currency revaluation. Okay, the reason being that why I have kept it in hold, because the foreign currency revaluation which we are going to run on GL accounts and as well as vendors and customers also, but customers not that much important, but vendors we must have to run the program for foreign currency revaluation. Okay, so that is the reason, once the accounts receivable concept also will get over, then I will, okay, will do the configuration for the foreign currency revaluation, then we'll see the scenario. Okay, for time, okay, because of that reason only, okay, I have kept it aside at the moment, the topic. Okay, once the accounts receivable concept also will be completed, then we'll do the configuration and we'll see the scenario. Okay, what is the current foreign currency revaluation and all. Okay, that is the one topic which is pending. Okay, okay, now we have seen how to post the credit memos into the system. Up to now we have completed successfully general ledger accounting and accounts payable module we have completed. Okay, up to now accounts payable module also we have completed successfully. If anyone has any queries, okay, while doing the practice, remember once again I am repeating, Okay, if you are practicing, while doing the practice, don't do blindly. Okay, what is the logic, what is the logic behind that? If you are entering some, okay, some information here, okay, the terms of payment, let's say for example, okay, why we are entering, okay, 002, what is the logic reason behind that? Okay, what is these days? You can just imagine and do the practice. Otherwise, if you do blindly, what will happen? Without logic, don't do any work. Okay, whatever it may be, either it's a small work or big work, whatever it may be, there should be some logic, please understand. Then, okay, now we have completed accounts payable concept also. Now I am going to start the accounts receivable concept. Okay, now let me explain you about the accounts receivable. Okay, now before getting to that accounts receivable concept, is anyone having any query about the accounts payable? Okay, just I'll keep a 1 minute pause. Okay, if anyone have any query, please come up so that I will clarify. Okay, so I believe no one has any query. Okay, now I think the query you will get the more and more queries. Okay, when you are going to do the practice at the time. Okay, now fine. Accounts receivable. Let me explain you. Okay, I am going to share with you this document also. This is the running notes. Okay, for our um, scenarios. Now accounts. In this accounts receivable, okay, now the accounts receivable concept which is applicable for the customers. Okay, when we are providing service to the customers, remember, then, okay, when we are providing service to the customers or when we are selling goods to the customer, either it's a good